I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fast in fires, till the foul crimes done in my days of nature are burned and purged away.
What, you believe that?
Hi, Shawn.
I had a very nice time. Thank you for inviting me.
How could you do this to me, Corey? You knew how important this was.
Look, Topanga, if it helps, I'm sorry. I mean, I ruined your party, and I know you'll never forgive me. I guess this is where I get hit on the head with a frying pan.
Okay, what's he talking about?
Flintstones. He had to be at two places at once.
Oh, the Water Buffalo Pebbles episode.
I wonder why I love this girl.
Corey, I've been sitting here since everybody left, and I've been wrestling too. I've been wrestling with how you could have possibly left me here alone. And I know you, and I know you have a good reason. Tell me your good reason, Corey.
I was helping Frankie get closer with his dad. Dead man walking. Should we do this in the living room?
We could do it there. I'm only telling you this because I'm your older brother and it's the right thing to do.
Big build-up. Bad, bad, bad. Don't tell me.
No, Cora, I think you gotta hear this one.
All right, then tell me. As long as it doesn't have anything to do with Shawn or Topanga, I should be okay.
Okay, have you ever heard the expression,
And no matter how old Corey is, it will be hard for him to find better.
Mom.
You're my son. I never want you to be in pain. Topanga, Corey, would you excuse us so that I may speak to Mr. and Mrs. Matthews?
Shawn, what are you doing in Feeny's house without me?
Actually, I'm here to work on my school project. You proud?
Why here?
I don't have an answer that wouldn't upset you. Can you rotate these two plants just a little?
No. What's your school project, Shawn? No, don't tell me. Yes, tell me. Tell me, but lie.
All right, I think this will work.
Black shoes, white socks, bow tie. Should do it.
Eric, how do I look?
Like a ventriloquist dummy.
Perfect.
You know, I thought you had a date, but apparently you're going to Sears to take pictures for Grandma.
This is for my date.
We want to make sure he's totally unappealing to this girl.
That's good. Play your strengths.
Oh, gosh, she's here. Shawn, stay with me.
Come on, what's the worst thing that could happen?
Listen, Topanga, I was thinking Saturday night, maybe you and we could go out to dinner, we could see a movie, we could hold each other for 5 hours.
Corey, what are you saying? I came over to say goodbye. That's hard enough.
Topanga, listen, we don't need to say goodbye because you're not going anywhere. You're not moving.
Corey, what are you saying? My parents are in the car waiting for me. We're leaving for Pittsburgh.
No, you're not moving because we're supposed to be together like we've always talked about. So you can't move because we don't deserve that kind of pain.
Corey, will you just give me a hug and a kiss and say goodbye to me?
No.
Could you do something interesting? This kissing stuff is not gonna hold my audience's attention.
It was holding my attention until the news crew showed up.
Come on, guys, this is television. How about a little action?
Oh, okay. You want action? How about a chase scene? Give me the camera.
Cut!
Give me the camera.
Cut!
Give me that camera.
Dear Eric, you think I'm safe? Well, I'm not. And to show you and everybody else, I'm gonna look death in the eye. I'm gonna laugh in the face of danger. I'm going to the amusement park with Mr. Feeny.
With Mr. Feeny?
Yeah, with Mr. Feeny. Don't try and stop me.
You see that, Shawn, huh? Do you see how important this week is?
saying goodbye to people we might never see again. Saying goodbye to people who've been around but we sort of lost touch with.
Like who?
Well, I don't know. I guess there's nobody really like that. Hi, Minkus.
Oh, now it's Hi Minkus. For the last 4 years, it's like I haven't even been in the same school with you guys.
Well, you know, we just never saw you around.
I was just in the other part of the school.
What other part of the school?
You know, over there.
Hello, Catherine.
George, Feeny, good evening.
Ah, pleasant evening for a stroll, isn't it?
What are you doing home on a Saturday night, a handsome man like yourself?
Oh, stop that. I'm about to sit in front of a fire, enjoy a glass of sherry, and dive into a good book.
Alone?
Yes, alone.
Well, I was going to go up the street to Starbucks and have a coffee also, alone.
Well, I hear they make a heck of a mocha. Good night, Catherine.
Ah! Feeny left us the keys to his house. He knows this is gonna happen. He wants this to happen. Ah! Corey, if you're gonna stay at my bed and breakfast, I'm gonna have to ask you to keep your voice down. The more Parks are upstairs napping. Newlyweds, they're here in the honeymoon package.
Hey, put that down.
We are the Timmers.
Corey, they're Dutch. Please, allow me. Gooi het in de lucht en zie voor jezelf how leuk dit is. So, Corey, how you doing?
You know, I tried calling you. Where you been?
Oh, I've been here. As it happens, I'm in mid-date.
Oh, yeah? Anybody I know?
No, she's imported from New York, the Windy City.
So, can I check her out?
Sure, come on over.
Hey, Shawn. Before your mother got married, what was her name again?
Cordini.
Cordini. So that would make you a wop, right?
What did you call me?
You heard what I called you.
Did you hear what he called me?
I heard what he called you.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
He's the teacher. What are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna knock his head off.
What if you couldn't? What if you couldn't do anything about it?
What?
What if you lived in a country where I could kill you just because of your mom's last name?
Corey, what are you talking about?
A 15-year-old girl is dead.
Hey, Corey. How you doing, man?
Corey?
That's your name, ain't it?
Yeah, but usually as you're shoving me out of the way, you call me baboon.
That was then. This is not then. Have a nice day, Corey.
You too, Harley.
How is he?
It's gonna be fine.
Really? Is that what the doctor said?
No, I just know he is.
Shawn, it's obviously been a very stressful day for you, and I think you should come back to the center.
Yeah, I think I should too.
What?
I want to pick up my things, and then, if it's okay, come back and stay with you guys.
Yeah, it's okay.
Shawn.
You know, I see you right in front of me, and I hear what you have to say, and it's nothing. And if I was an empty person who didn't have anything to believe in, I might go with you, because that would be easy. Well, I'm done with easy, and I'm done with empty. I'm done with you.
Well, we'll always be there for you, Shawn.
Yeah, I know.
Well, are you happy, Eric? Your brother's wearing yogurt pants, and let me tell you something. One size does not fit all. Now, can we please just go home?
Not so fast. I got a whole schedule of events here.
What kind of events? It's a giant yogurt cup.
Now, why can't you just experience something new you've never seen before?
'Cause I don't wanna.
What? 4 o'clock, we got the Parade of Sprinkles. 6 o'clock, we got the March of the Dancing Lids.
I don't wanna be here after dark.
Just stand here and smile. Say, big pink spoon.
Big pink spoon.
I have spoken to your parents, and while I don't condone the intensity or exclusivity of this relationship, I also cannot condone the actions of my sister and brother-in-law. Therefore, I've decided, and they have agreed, that if you'd like to live with me during the remainder of your high school education, I'd be happy to have you.
I'm verbose.
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, she said you're staying here. So you're gonna say something. Was it important?
You mean that I decided what I want to do with my life?
Yeah, that.
Mr. Feeny said I should go to Yale unless I have a really good reason not to.
Well, there isn't any good reason.
Actually, there is.
Myra Zinkerman.
Corey.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, the John Adams High School class of 1998.
So what's Hamlet supposed to do? His uncle offed his father, his mother's sleeping with his uncle, his girlfriend is completely schizoid, and people are dropping left and right.
Sounds like Thanksgiving at my house.
So Hamlet is faced with a terrible dilemma, and he freezes like a bunny in the high beams.
For me? Shawn. Oh, yeah, right. See, when you looked at me, I naturally thought that it.
Wait. Here it comes. Okay. The girls talk about how it's okay to have guys who are just friends. Well, what if we got ourselves a couple of girls who are just friends?
Corey, that's brilliant. That's the simple solution.
You know what, Shawn? I've got a strange craving for Mexican.
Oh, I am right with you. You think they deliver?
Ninja Turtles?
And now they're gone. Anyway, the key is good color commentary. If you can live up to your own hype, you got it made. Watch this. Matthew sees an open lane. He drives hard to the boards. He leaps over Shaquille O'Neal, kisses it off the glass. It's good! He scores!
I could never do that.
Sure you can. Give it a try.
But I'm not familiar with the terminology.
All right, I'll do the color. You just worry about getting the ball in the basket. Topino's triple teamed at the timeline. She breaks the trap, heads to the top of the key, and leaps toward the basket, doing a spiraling tomahawk 360. Slam dunk!
Can I have some ice cream, please?
Ice cream, sure, buddy, not a problem. There you go.
Thanks for everything.
You're welcome, pal.
Eric, it's your shot.
Nice shot, all right. Oh. So when are you guys actually taking your SATs?
A week from Saturday.
God.
I thought he knew.
Well, actually, I told him that there were no SATs and that Saturday was just cake day at school and perhaps some creme brulee.
Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we do the 10 ball in whatever pocket it decides to go into, all right? Come on, Rye. Come check this shot out, my friend. Rye?
Corey, I don't want to be a windmill anymore.
Morgan, you have to work with me. I'm not going to be humiliated again in front of everyone on the Jersey Shore.
You and Dad are going to get your butts kicked.
Not this year. Mom and Eric's winning streak is over.
Don't forget those.
Yeah, I know. It's a good thing my parents aren't up yet, huh?
Yeah, good thing we're still asleep.
Yeah, we shouldn't be up for an hour.
Mom, Dad, it's nice to see you both.
Yeah, anything we need to know about before we wake up?
Well, first off, it's got nothing to do with these.
Corey?
We were taking care of a friend who was being roughed up by her dad.
Corey! Really, you don't have to go.
Yeah, like I'm not embarrassed enough. Made my mentholatum. You know, Shawn, if you had plans like this, you didn't have to fake a cold. You could have just told me.
No, I couldn't have.
Why not?
Look, you're just gonna have to trust me on this one, okay?
Corey, you won't tell anyone I was here, will you?
Well, normally I would have told Shawn, but he already knows. Unless he's just a complete idiot.
Mrs. Matthews?
Yes?
I'm a school chum of your son. Eric?
No, the little squirrely one.
Oh, Corey.
Yeah, that's him. My name is Harley. Harley Kiner.
Oh, the Harley Kiner that everybody's afraid of?
You flatter me.
What can I do for you?
Yes, well, your son,
Corey.
Corey. He indicated that you and your husband were having a spat, similar to the one that I'm presently going through with my own better half. Now, I would go to my own mother for advice, but you see, it's 4 in the afternoon, so she's out cold.
Well, I don't see how I can really help you.
Please, ma'am. I got nobody else to go to.
Eric. Listen, do you really think you could be happy here?
I'm already happy here, Cor. These people have taken me in. They've made me feel important. Back home, I'm just a loser who didn't get into college. But here, I could be king.
Well, congratulations. I'll just tell Mom and Dad. I know they'll be so proud. I know I am. I'm the Prince of Sprinkle Land.
Hi, it's me, Eric. What are you doing now?
Well, I was sleeping. It's something I've gotten accustomed to in the middle of the night.
That's cool. Get dressed.
Are you crazy, man?
Yeah, I am. See, I got this book of colleges, and I need you to help me pick out a good one, okay? So come on, get dressed. Let's go.
First thing in the morning, we'll go college picking.
No. See, Mr. Feeny, I really need your help now. Those spaces, they're filling up fast. How about Pembroke?
Well, actually, that's a very good school.
How about Harvard? Any good?
All right, put on the coffee. I'll meet you in the kitchen.
Hey, Mr. Feeny.
What?
I heard you told my parents you thought I was smart.
Amy, Alan. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Do you have any money?
Well, George Hamilton Feeny, great tan.
Yes, well, it was a wonderful trip. But the cab is waiting, and all I have is Bahamian cash and airline peanuts.
Oh, I'm sorry, George. I didn't get to the bank today.
Hey, I got $1.
Oh, dig deeper, man. The meter's running.
Well, why don't you have the guy take you to a bank machine?
I don't want to spend another minute with this driver. He looks nothing like his picture. I'll be right there, Vajneesh.
Hey, Mr. Feeny, how was your trip?
Hey, maybe the boys can loan you some money.
Oh. A little short again? George?
I'd rather risk my liver.
Look, you don't have any problems. I mean, look at yourself in the mirror. You're still beautiful.
I can't look in the mirror.
Topanga, you were right. It doesn't matter to me what you look like. It only matters to me who you are.
See, that's my problem, Corey. I thought I was someone who thought that appearance didn't matter. But that was only because I was comfortable with my appearance all this time. But now I'm not. How shallow can I be?
You are not shallow. You're deep. You're the deepest, most thoughtful, profound person I've ever known.
How's my hair look?
Well, that's not one of your strong points anymore. You gotta let that go.
Sure. Why are there socks all over your floor?
Oh, I was just practicing.
I envy your athletic ability.
Well, it's not so hard. Come on, I'll give you some pointers. All right, first you grab some ammo.
October 1962. Young President Kennedy is faced with a seemingly impossible dilemma. Mr. Hunter, what were his options?
Marilyn Monroe or his wife?
You never disappoint, Mr. Hunter.
Thank you.
Corey.
A note for me. See, Shawn, you're not the only one who
It's Shawn.
It's like getting back on a bicycle. One never forgets.
Mr. Feeny, you fish?
Oh, sure. I'm an old bass hog from way back. I'll never forget that September morn. 1956. I was after smallmouth bass on the Louisiana Delta.
Sounds fascinating, George.
Spanish Moors hanging down, and the cypress knees jutting up through the brackish water of the bayou.
Sounds fascinating, George.
Dad, how come Eric's not coming with us this year?
Well, your brother's discovered girls. He can't sit still. When you're Eric's age and you can't sit still, I'll take Morgan. It's the endless cycle of fishing.
And what about after Morgan?
Well, then I'll just be some guy in a fishing hat with a lot of boring stories.
Did you just scare yourself, Dad?
Oh, yes, I think I did.
Wandering down this show that we call life. It's good to know I have crazies that will always stand by me. When this boy meets world.